Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit. Friends, buddies, pals, companions, compatriots, comrades of the Reject Nation. Chums, if you will. We're back. It's Aaron and John. We're Jaren when we fuse together like, the Megazord in Power Rangers. Let us know if you want us to react to Power Rangers. Anyway, we're gonna watch Friends again. Season 3, episodes 13 through 18. Yeah. Plowing right through. If you want, you can skip around to the one with the stuff that you like in the description box. There's timestamps, all that good stuff. You know how we do it over here. Aaron, how's your day going? How you feeling?
I'm feeling well and swell and good and hot in this moment because I got all black on. We're in the cold studio, but I'm hot like a freaking baby.
Hot like a thought.
Hot like a thought. Hot like a little volcano. I'm
hot
good.
Thoughts.
But yeah, we have we're at the 13 to 18 mark in the Friends. Still going strong. Still feeling good. Still one of my favorite reactions that we're doing here on the channel because it's fun. It's funny, and we're hanging out with some friends. I'm hanging out with a friend. I'm hanging out with the friends. We're hanging out. Happy Friends Day, guys. I'm feeling good. I'm
Every
feeling
day's
well.
Friends Day.
Oh shucks.
What's today? I don't know. Is it Historical Tuesday? Is it Horror Thursday? It's Friends Day.
It's Friends Day.
Friends Day. I'm glad to be here as well.
Yeah,
It's been a busy morning. There's lots of stuff changing around, lots of messages flying out and about. So I'm excited to unplug my brain from admin and plug it into Friendmin. So guys, if you want to get the full Friends experience alongside Aaron and myself, see every moment that doesn't make these reaction highlights, the between stuff, the extended edition. Come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects. Over there, you can sync up with your own copy of Friends, whether you got the box set, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever it is, you can sync up and catch every moment with us like you're on the couch or in Central Perk with us, whatever it is, Aaron's apartment with the cool dog statue. Anyway, over there we also have a lovely community of people, and we get a glimpse for you guys into our shooting schedule each day, and you get to ask us questions that guide the reviews afterwards. We got a lot of fun stuff over there. And if you like some of the teas you see on screen, you can get yourself a little discount on the rejectnationshop.com gear. You can also check out some of the watch-alongs and highlights we have for some exclusive shows over there.
Exclusives.
And it's a good time, and it saves us from all the weird copyright, age restriction, and other woes that face us day in and day out on the YouTube. Anyway, you guys know what it is over here. It's time for Friends. Let's perk it up. Central Jolt. Crunchitize me, Cap'n.
$6, please.
I just had it for one night. It's 3.
8 o'clock's the cutoff, and it's 8:02.
Oh, what's that movie poster behind him?
Wait, you have too much power.
Is that Dragonheart back
You have
there?
to help me out here because I only have 3.
I don't know.
Whoa!
No mustache!
I'm so overwhelmed.
I don't like it.
There's
Put
Nutty
it back.
Professor, Hudsucker Proxy, and no mustache.
Wow.
Put it back. Put it back.
Lip went bald.
Your lip went bald.
That's funny.
What?
You got panties stuck to your leg.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
Oh my. How did that
I
happen?
was just grabbing some things out of the dryer and static clean.
Ah.
Or maybe
This
it's just because
Dragonheart.
God knew I'd be running into you and saw an opportunity.
He looks younger.
He does. It's crazy. Oh no. Don't. Nope. He's saving that.
No, but you know
Just, hello. All the titles. Hey, Disney.
Straight to the point.
He's gonna go up to the counter with Citizen Kane's Vertigo and Clockwork.
Clockwork. He's not bad.
So you want to get a hamburger or something?
I know.
Such a specific.
Look, we're just friends. I won't grope you. I promise.
I
Your ribs, baby girl.
love this set. I'm so overwhelmed by all the tapes. I'm so sorry. I wanted to see every cover. Corduroy is back there.
For every night that you're asleep before I get home from work, I will wake you up in a way that has proved very popular in the past.
Oh my.
You need to stay late. I want to be supportive of that.
Since when do you rollerblade?
Rastafarian.
Since tomorrow.
Since tomorrow is a
Guy
great
in the park,
response.
and he jogs and blades and swims. And
Ooh, I
so,
like our
we made a
multicolored
deal.
scarf.
He's gonna teach me how to do all sorts of jock stuff.
Jock stuff. That coat too.
Hey, Somebody got in late last night.
Yeah, well, I ran into Richard.
Oh, did you?
When did this happen?
Oh, around 8:02.
That's very specific.
Talked for a little while, and then we went out for an innocent burger.
An innocent
there's no
burger.
such thing as an innocent burger.
Did your bodies talk too?
And then we got an innocent hot dog.
And I was an innocent bun.
Well, she spent the last 6 months getting over him, and now she's celebrating that
friends.
by going on a date with him.
Yep.
Oh, Lordy.
It's not a date. I'm just gonna teach him how to make a lasagna for some potluck dinner he has.
Well, you might want to make a little extra because, you'll probably be hungry after this.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta fill back up.
So that's why we're gonna just be friends.
Naked friends.
Naked. Dude, hot naked friends. Ugly naked guy, hot naked friends.
Beautiful. We love contrast.
Do you have any ice?
Check the freezer. If there's none in there, we're probably out.
Lol.
Are you just getting home from work? It's late.
Yeah, I know. I had the greatest day, though.
Oh,
I
no.
got to sit in on a meeting with the reps from Calvin Klein.
That's cool.
I discovered I'm able to count all my teeth using just my tongue.
Dude. Not a bad.
Never tried
ability.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a bad skill.
Why do you have a copy of The Shining in your freezer?
Oh, I was reading it last night and I got scared. So.
That is a good place to keep it, actually.
But you're safe from it if it's in the freezer?
Well, safer.
Yeah. Yeah, put Jack in the maze.
I'm surprised that Joey reads.
Him too.
Haven't you ever read the same book over and over again?
I guess I read Little Women more than once, but I mean, that's a classic. What's so great about The Shining?
Bro.
What is not so great about The Shining? And the answer would be nothing.
I love that Joey loves the book.
This is
Yeah.
like the scariest book ever. I bet it's way better than that classic of yours.
Are you about to get a book swap episode between the two of them?
Well, we'll just see about that, okay? I will read The Shining.
Cool. Let's
and
go.
you will read Little Women.
Pennywise,
Beautiful.
I don't trust it.
Nope.
Okay.
Stephen
I'm
King.
outraged. These little women.
How little are they?
How little do they?
Ah, yes.
Oh, there they are.
They like scary little?
Yes. Yes. They're little pygmy, like, goblin women.
Tiny women.
Chandler, Ross, this is Robert.
Hi, Robert.
What's up, Rob?
Oh, you have lipstick right here. Oh. That's okay, it's mine. We just kissed.
Ha.
So isn't it a bit cold out for shorts?
I'm from California.
Hey.
Right. Sometimes you guys just burst into flame.
I don't know if that's how
do.
that works, friend.
We do. Hey, I'm going to be in shorts in a minute. I'll just jump cut in there. They'll be. Yes. Oh, my God.
Full spread?
It's like Andrew. Sitting with Andrew in a reaction.
I'm up.
Shouts
I
out, buddy.
gotten up now. Anybody want anything?
That is crazy work, my friend. You don't feel the breeze?
I'll have coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, make that 3.
Okay, Ross, why don't you come with me?
Shouts out to Andrew's quads as well. They're a staple of the
quads?
channel.
Robert's coming out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What, is he gay?
I was going to say, how does he not feel that?
Yep. We got a full.
He's coming out of his shorts.
We got the full Monty.
The man is showing brain.
Showing brain.
That's
Wow.
great.
Are you
What a
sure?
way to.
Hold on.
Balls to you.
What a way to phrase that.
That was a coffee and a...
Coffee.
Okay.
We could write it down for you.
No, that won't be necessary.
He's trying to
His physical comedy is great.
Oh,
I
man.
never knew to expect that.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do we do?
I suppose we just try to not look directly at it.
Just tell him.
Come on, we're gonna put our hands in this bowl and we're gonna start squishing the tomatoes.
Dude, I ship them.
This feels very weird.
Dude, let's go. I want to try this.
As weird as not having a mustache.
Sure, I touch them, but I spend years learning not to squish them.
Yes. That's mainly what you're learning when you're an obstetric. No,
What the hell?
And
Oh.
okay,
You gotta keep squishing.
tomatoes.
Just keep squishing. Just keep squishing.
Oh yeah. You got some on your shirt.
Yeah.
Your shirt too, girl.
Dude, you should be doing this in one of those cases with the gloves like they do for radioactive shit.
Yeah. Only way to prevent some spillage.
Trick.
Soul in the spillage.
He spilled some on his lips too.
Oh, boy.
You've got some on your pants.
Yeah.
Just throw them out.
You get that marinara breadstick.
These little women. Wow.
Wow.
You liking it, huh?
Amy just burned Joe's manuscript.
Oh,
I don't
no.
see how he could ever forgive her.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy work.
It's heinous back in the day. Probably didn't have a copy or all.
How blacks and whites think and feel in the exception of America.
Joe's a girl. It's short for Josephine.
But Joe's got a crush on Laurie.
I love this.
You mean it's like a girl-girl thing?
Definitely
That
is.
is the one thing missing from The Shining.
That
Laurie's a boy.
you got to read it at least 10 times to get it, Joe.
I learned how to shoot a layup, a foul shot, and a 23-pointer.
23-pointer.
You mean a 3-pointer?
I get more because I'm dainty.
Dainty. Yeah, it's more impressive that you got there.
Is there a phone here I can check my messages?
Yeah, in the back.
Oh yeah, the 90s.
And you have to
I was
call
carrying one in my
yourself.
sock.
No.
I remember when Captain Morgan over here. God damn.
Scrotum ball.
Scrotes my goats. Pickleball, baby.
What are you doing? Get back over on your side.
Officer Scrody.
Oh, no. Scrody?
Oh. Joey, we haven't met.
Good to meet you, Robert.
Oh, my God.
Do you not like Robert? Why are you laughing?
Calm down. There's no reason to get testy.
But I'm shy.
They're having a ball.
We're sorry. It just seems that Robert isn't as concealed in the shorts area as one may have hoped.
Does he get testy if he loses at basketball?
Robert, could you...
I think it gets pretty nutty.
pass me those cookies?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Jesus, man, this guy. This guy.
Oh,
What a
Lord.
champ.
Phoebe, you gotta tell him, dude.
Good. So you owe me 3 pretty things.
Aww.
I've been thinking a lot about you, too.
Oh, this is cute. But y'all forget why you broke up in the first place?
It's a word.
I was about to say. Comment below.
I've never heard that word before. Comment if you know that
Really
reference.
sure?
Oh.
Call you back.
Just friends. It'll be okay. Da-ding-doo-doo-doo. Just
Lord.
friends. Oh, man. Look at that chest.
So we can be friends who sleep together.
Absolutely. This'll just be something we do, like racquetball.
KFWB.
Do you currently have any other racquetball buddies?
Just your dad.
Hell yeah, man.
I do have a blind date with my sister's neighbor next Tuesday. You want me to cancel it?
Oh, damn. Dude, Richard.
No, because if you did, that means you'd be canceling for me. And we're just friends.
What a stone cold fox this guy is, man.
Hey, oh, don't sit down.
Ready to go to the batting cage?
Yeah, you bet. And first, here's a gift.
Is it pants or underwear?
Is it like boxer briefs?
Stretchy pants. Well, those are the greatest things in the world. If I were you, I'd wear them every day, every day.
Every day.
Thank you. Really, that's so nice. But to be honest,
Oh, shit.
I don't think I can wear these.
Oh, no.
They're so tight. I feel like I'm on display.
Wear both.
How you doing with The Shining?
Oh, Danny just went into room 217.
Uh-oh.
The next part's the best, when that dead lady in the bathtub.
Why would you say that?
Oh, brosif.
All right, I'll talk in code.
Is it 217 in the book?
Remember when the kid sees those 2 blanks in the hallway?
2 blanks, I think he
Okay.
said. Yes, I heard it too, though. We're not watching sides right now.
That was crazy.
It's crazy work.
When Jack almost kills them all with that blank, but then in the last second they get away.
Bruh.
I can't believe you just did that.
I can't believe she cracked your code.
God, oh, God.
Lori proposes to Joe, and she says no, even though she's still in love with him. And then he ends up marrying Amy.
Damn, Savage.
Mine was by accident.
Yeah.
The boiler explodes and destroys the hotel and kills the dad.
Oh, jeez, bro.
Beth dies.
You like these books, guys. You like the books. Stop.
His reaction. It's so mean.
Beth dies? Is that true? If I keep reading, is Beth gonna die?
Oh, yeah.
no.
You got to save her, Joe. You got to stop the book.
Joey's asking if you've just ruined the first book he's ever loved that didn't star Jack Nicholson.
No,
Then why would you say that?
Prove a point.
because I wanted to hurt you.
Wow. Wow.
I dropped my keys.
Oh, Lordy.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Not a full
Taylor's
fruit
face.
basket. He's seen this shit all before. He's way past it now.
I had to work. 2 shifts. And then to top it off, I lost one of my fake boobs in a grill fire.
Oh, no order.
I thought they were supposed to be flame retardant.
I was just thinking your day could still pick up.
Lol. Yeah, the drama masks. You called those out.
Oh.
One of the earlier blocks. Wow.
I love this friend thing.
Wow. What a whoa.
Yeah, definitely friends.
Uh,
I would melt.
Can one of you just tell him? Please, right now. No, every time I see him, it's like, is it on the loose? Is it watching me?
It's always watching me.
The bulb.
So you ready for the gym? They got this new rock climbing wall. We can spot each other.
Oh my.
Listen, Robert.
Hey, don't we have to?
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
I think you're really, really great.
Oh God, here we go again.
Does he know?
Why does this keep happening to me?
Oh.
Is it something I'm?
Oh,
putting out there?
Lord.
This
Yeah,
guy.
Something.
He's
Is this my fault, or am I just nuts?
props to this guy.
Yeah, 2 of them.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Hey, buddy, this is a family place. Put the mouse back in the house.
Gunther, man.
Gunther.
Efficient, direct. Hell yeah.
Put the mouse back in the house.
That's why you're the manager. Wow.
Oh, God, girl.
Owie.
Dethorn those things.
It's just like everyone else's apartment. It's got rooms and walls and ceilings.
I want to see where you live. Now give me the tour.
Crap.
Oh, no.
No, you just
You know he had a date, girl.
Wait a minute. Don't I get to see the bedroom?
No, it's pretty much.
Girl, under the bed. Under the bed.
sis, no, sis.
Go. We're still on this side of the door. Yeah, but I didn't get to see it.
Oh, shoot. Maybe next time.
Jesus. I mean, real one, but also dang.
Who is she?
That was the blind date that I told you about. She called and switched it from Tuesday.
Oh.
Did you like her? And I'm just asking as a friend because I am totally fine with this.
Yes.
Yep.
Evidently.
Well, you seem fine.
You do.
Okay, you know what? I'm not fine.
You seem fine.
What if we're friends who don't see other people?
You mean like exclusive friends?
Exclusive friends. Friends plus.
I mean, this has been the most amazing week.
This is so tough.
Well, even if we were friends who lived together. Maybe someday friends who stood up in front of their other friends and vowed to be friends forever.
Wow.
I would love to do all that, but nothing's changed.
Not true. You don't have a mustache.
That's true. Yeah.
But we still want different things, and we know how this is going to end.
I gotta walk out of here right now. Because getting over you is the hardest thing that I have ever had to do.
Well, you haven't fully done it. No.
How about one last game of racquetball?
One for the road. Woo, woo.
Watch the thorns.
Ow.
Beth is really, really sick.
Oh, no.
Joey.
Joe's there, but I don't think there's anything she could do.
Joey,
Yeah.
you want to put the book in the freezer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's very sweet. I like that. I like that we had video store and we had little mini book club.
Yeah.
For 2 movies that have been famously adapted too, or for 2
Multiple
books.
times.
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Cause every time I see your face, I can't help but
Whoa.
Oh, she's wearing the same thing Phoebe had on that one time. Who is that?
It's
Oh yeah, a song with rhyming words. Ooh, I never thought of that before.
nah, you're past rhymes, Phoebes.
Why? Because she can sing and play guitar and do both at the same time.
It's hard.
Look at you, all jealous.
You two have completely different styles. You know, she's more. You're more.
Damn, the death stare.
She's the voice of Tommy Pickles, isn't she? God,
Isn't
I
that
know
Tara
her
Strong?
name. Yeah.
That's not Tara Strong. This is way too young for that.
Hey, my next song's called Phoebe Buffet. What can I say? I really loved when we were singing partners, and I shouldn't have left you that way.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh no, one of those look for the hidden meaning songs.
Oh, no. She's in a ton of Rob Zombie movies, too.
Is she?
Yeah, she's in,
wow.
I think she's in Devil's Rejects. She's in 31.
Also, why are the cups central jolts but the place Essential Perk.
Maybe that's their proprietary coffee line.
How'd you know I'd be here?
I ran into Vlad at the place where they sell the big fish, and he said you played here a lot, so.
But if the place with the big fish comes up again, I'd like to know whether that's several big fish or just one big fish.
It's the movie Big Fish.
Phoebe tells us you write jingles.
Actually, I said she abandoned me to write jingles.
Yeesh.
Anything we might have heard of?
Home is never far away. Home is home star stew.
Home Star Stew. Is that like Gold Star Chili?
I think it totally is Tommy Pickles.
I couldn't
hear
come
it.
up with anything good, so they fired me.
Wow.
Bummer.
I like her dice necklace.
Yeah, Phoebe had that on a previous episode.
Maybe you'd want to get back together?
No, but thanks.
The one with Phoebe's ex-partner.
The one where Phoebe gets the band back together?
The one where Phoebe goes platinum?
Dude, that'd be sick.
That would be awesome.
That was kind of brutal.
Well, okay, let this be a lesson to all of you. Once you betray me, I become like the ice woman. Unyielding.
Dude.
You know, nothing can penetrate this icy exterior.
Lisa
Elsa.
Kudrow, Emma Frost.
Elsa Kudrow.
Someone in there?
No. This is just part of a daredevil game that I play called Wait Until the Last Moment Before I Burst and Die. You fall high.
Wow.
Oh.
So, did you fall high?
Someone
Oh,
was in the ladies' room. I couldn't.
She looks familiar, too.
Name. She on Twin Peaks?
You know what, Gunther, go ahead. I'm talking to, this is the part where you'd say your name.
Ginger.
Ginger.
Don't you have to use the bathroom?
Nope.
No.
I'd rather, talk to you. And yes, I do.
Oh, my God.
Where's Chandler?
Can't make it. He said he had to go back to his job and do.
Whoa.
It's the one where Chandler poops his pants.
Joey?
Oh, no.
Ah, shit.
Joey Tribbiani.
Oh, snap.
Whoa. Nice.
Joey, I can see you, okay? You're hiding behind the coats.
Put your coat on top of him. And Monica, too. Dude, that extra is very hot.
Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
Aw.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, my man.
I can get a quick bite to eat, but then I'm gonna have to come back up here.
You've had to work late every night for the past 2 weeks. What is it this time?
Actually, it's kind of my fault. I quit today.
But work comes first.
Jesus.
What happened? Burn out? Burn all out, did ya?
Woof.
He wasn't even trying to go after your girl, dog.
Better job.
Oh, well, that's great. So I guess this is goodbye then, huh? Goodbye.
Why are you
Ouch,
why are you being a
bro.
dick to him?
Well, we're gonna miss you around here.
Yeah, me too.
He literally has a girl, Ross. Chill the hell out.
Ugh.
I hope they summon a spirit. Can you imagine a Conjuring episode of Friends?
The one with the haunting.
Now, you know those are a delicacy in India.
Yeah, that was Leslie calling again to see if we can get back together. It's like the 20th time today. Yeah, good luck, Leslie.
Oh, no. You gotta hash this out.
You know, we were best friends. Ever since we were little, our moms worked on the barge together.
We were biffles.
The barge? What the hell is a barge?
Like one of those big floating...
No, he met some girl at the coffee house.
We'll look it
Ginger
up
something.
after.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you sure it wasn't something that sounded like ginger? Like, ginger?
Ginger.
It was Ginger. I remember because when he told me, I said, the movie star.
I thought of the Spice Girl.
That's the girl I was hiding from. When she finds out he's my roommate, she's gonna tell him what I did.
What did you do?
You did.
No, I can't.
What did you did?
I can't tell you that. It's like the most awful, horrible thing I've ever done in my whole life.
We'll just wait till Chandler gets home because it'll be more fun that way.
All right. It was like 4 years ago. Okay, Ginger and I had gone out a few times, and then we went up to her dad's cabin. Just me, her, and her annoying little dog, Pepper.
Pepper,
no.
Ginger.
That night, I cooked this really romantic dinner.
You gave her food poisoning.
Not her.
I wish.
I wish.
Me, her, and Pepper all fell asleep in front of the fire.
shit.
I woke up in the middle of the night, and I saw that the fire was dying out, so I picked up a log and threw it on.
Oh, my God, Joe.
Or at least what I thought was a log.
Joe!
You threw Pepper on the fire.
I wish.
Oh?
I guess another thing I probably should have told you about Ginger is that she kind of has a
prosthetic leg?
artificial leg.
Oh, you threw a leg in the fire?
That's bonkers.
What did you do after you threw her leg on the fire?
I ran.
Oh, Joey.
Wow.
Joey.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, Chan man.
Chandler.
That's the best kiss I've had with anybody I met in a men's room.
Yeah.
Actually, me too.
Chandinger.
Oh, foot in the puddle. Foot all in the puddle.
Oh, damn. Hate that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you out of those shoes.
Was that real snow?
Don't worry about it.
No, really, you're gonna freeze.
No, I'm not.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, do you got a bionic foot?
Someday, maybe.
Hey, interesting. That does have to be like kind of an interesting thing to have to tell somebody.
Thinking about something funny I heard today.
Oh no.
Mark saying, I'll see you Saturday.
He's reading The Idiot.
Yeah, at the lecture. I told you that last week. You said.
Bro, I thought you were over this.
Oh, no. It's not the lecture.
Ross.
Oh, please tell me it's now because I'm going with Mark.
I mean,
If you're not working with him anymore, why do you still have to do stuff with him?
Because he's my friend.
But do you really need another friend?
you do have 5.
If I stop playing with Joey and Chandler, can I play with Mark?
Aw.
Mark is in fashion, okay? I like having a friend that I can share this stuff with. You guys would never want to go to a lecture with me.
Pah!
Ah.
I would love to go with you. I have clothes. I even pick them out. I mean, for all you know, I could be a fashion monger.
Fashion monger.
Honey, I would love for you to go with me. What?
What should I wear? Now I'm all nervous.
Ah,
It's been a couple hours and she hasn't called. Not that I even care.
you care.
Baby, why don't you just call her? You obviously want to.
You think you know me so well.
We think we know you.
She dumped me. I totally trusted her, and then one day it was like, okay, bye, Phoebes. Gone.
Yeah,
She
it's
feels
tough.
abandoned.
When we were playing together, that was like the most fun I've ever had in like all my lives.
You've lived many.
With them I'm one hot chickie, not much light.
I stepped in something icky.
Hey.
Sticky shoes, always make me smile. Sticky shoes.
Ah. Oh, they're even kind of color coordinated.
Aw.
Dude, they should do a Smelly Cat duet
Yeah.
remix.
Ring of sheer fabrics and colors.
He's falling asleep. Okay, Malcolm X over here.
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
Oh, Lord.
I love you.
Dude, chill.
Joseph. Engage. Be present.
Smelly cat.
Hey.
What?
They're tweeting you.
It's not your fault.
You could totally sell this. It'd be perfect
already
for
did.
like a kitty litter campaign.
No.
Yeah.
Jingle? No.
You make a ton of money.
If I was in this for the money, I would be a millionaire by now.
Yes, of course you would.
I'm gonna play a song now that's really, really sad. It's called Magician Box Mix-Up.
Oh. Oh, no.
Ross.
Oh, Christ.
My
Cracked him
man.
up.
Really breaking out this year.
I wonder if he's
This was
actually
crazy.
laughing, like, just genuinely.
How was your date with Ginger?
He was great. She's great looking, great personality. She's greatness.
Greatness personified.
Sounds like she's got the whole package.
Damn.
Joey told you about the leg, huh?
Oh, boy.
It freaked me out. Okay,
no.
I know it shouldn't have, but it did. I mean, I like her. I don't want to stop seeing her, but every so often it's like, hey, you know what? Where's your leg?
Damn.
Whoa.
I'm the smallest person in the world, aren't I? I'm the smallest person in the world.
Morning.
I do like that they let them have these struggles.
Heard about the leg burning, huh?
Oh, boy.
It came up.
It came up.
I know it's a long shot, but by any chance, did she find that funny?
Prop comedy, you know?
My father's boat didn't make that much noise when it hit rocks.
45 minutes, the man talked about strappy back dresses.
Dresses.
How about 4 hours in a freezing museum auditorium? Hey, everybody, remember that thing that's been dead for a gazillion years? Well, here's a little bone we didn't know it had.
Yeah. Granular interest.
It's Professor Pitane.
Wow.
That little bone proved that that particular dinosaur had wings but didn't fly.
What I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
You can't get mad at her for not being interested in your stuff if you're not interested in hers.
I wonder how many people would go see a movie called Jurassic Parka.
I mean, now.
I think a lot of people would.
The controlled jackets take over an island.
I mean, that sounds fun. That sounds very fun. Everyone's got a jacket.
Physical comedy is great.
If what I do is so lame, then why did you insist on coming with me this morning?
Because you're insecure.
Huh? Was it so I just wouldn't go with Mark?
No.
Kinda. Pretty much.
I feel like you're slipping away from me. This new job and all these new people, and it's dumb, but I just hate that I'm not a part of it.
You don't like change, friend. I understand. I get it.
But maybe it's okay that you're not a part of it. I mean, it's like I like that you're not involved in that part of my life.
That's a little clearer.
We have stuff to talk about with each other.
My work, it's for me, you know? I'm out there on my own and I'm doing it. And it's scary, but I love it because it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I mean, is that okay?
You don't need to share everything.
I mean, yeah. You can't. Being sort of 100% conjoined is not ideal. I mean, it is for some people.
You're thinking about my leg, aren't you?
It's a little unhealthy. A little codependent.
No, actually, I forgot. What is the deal with that again?
What's the deal?
Really, I mean, the only thing I need to know is how much it bothers you. Because I don't like wasting my time.
Yeah, bro.
No, I don't think so.
It's just like anything else. You just have to get used to it.
I wonder how people who actually deal with this must have felt about this episode. Like, it's something I'm sure anybody with a prosthetic has to deal with.
What the fuck? What's happening?
What's that?
That's my nubbin.
Blech.
What's a nubbin?
Oh, no.
It's kind of a third nipple kind of thing.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's right.
3 nipples?
Didn't we talk about
two
this?
regulars.
Two regulars.
One that barely qualifies as a...
Is she gonna trip out about your freaking nipple, dog?
Nothing. And I just remembered I have to leave.
You have a thing with nipples? Are you serious?
You have to leave now? How
Fascinating.
Oh, well, it's nubbin. Nothing.
Wow,
What?
Freudian slip.
Ew.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Weird. What a weird development.
Come here.
You jingle fighter song, didn't you?
Oh,
Don't
no.
get mad, okay?
Oh, no. She sold it.
I played Smelly Cat for the people in my old ad agency. They went nuts.
What the hell, chick?
I told you that I didn't want you to try and sell it. You big fat did it anyway.
Yeah.
I think 5 years ago, I probably would have done anything, play with you, but I can do it by myself, right? And if I can't trust you, then just forget it.
No.
You have to choose.
Yeah.
The most important thing on the planet to you is this cat poopy thing, then okay, you can have Smelly Cat.
Whoa.
No.
But we won't be partners, so what's it gonna be?
Wow.
Don't change your kitty, change your kitty litter.
That's so messed up.
Life's gonna hand you all kinds of stuff. You know, you learn your little lessons and
sold
hopefully
you a
you
song.
grow. Want to hear a new song?
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Oh, no.
Jingle bitch screwed me over.
Ugh.
Go to hell, jingle. Or go to hell, go to hell. That's all I have so far.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see what it was. What
Damn.
it's called.
Crazy.
Oh,
The one with
Phoebe's
Phoebe's
ex-partner.
ex-partner.
The
All right.
doctor?
Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. Just had me a little nubbinectomy.
I think I might have said that.
Nubbinectomy. We said something about her and band.
No waiting.
Sherilyn Fenn. It was Sherilyn Fenn. Damn. All right.
It's like Rachel in high school. Kidding, it was such an obvious joke.
That was an obvious joke, and I didn't think of it. Why didn't I think of it?
Huh?
The source of all my powers.
No.
Oh, dear God, what have I done?
Gotta get your nipple back.
Nipple back. I
Nipple
want my
back?
nipple back, nipple back, nipple back. All right. 3, 2, 1. Episode 15. Coming up.
Hey, how much you give me to eat this whole jar of olives?
Blah.
Why?
I won't give you anything, but you'll owe me $2.95.
It's the one with the jar of olives.
I need an atlas. I need an atlas.
Why? Do you have a report due?
I have a date with this diplomat I met while I was giving free massages outside the UN.
What is your life, girl?
Okay, let's start with the free massages at the UN.
Oh, that's my new thing. I figure bodies at peace make peace.
Sure. I kind of get it.
You might just get the first Nobel Prize in rubbing.
Blah.
So what country is this guy from?
Ich nicht pianist.
What?
There's a G in there.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
Where's that?
In your atlas.
Nah.
Yes.
I don't have an atlas.
Oh,
Oh, but wait.
Shrug.
I do have a globe. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen the globe before.
He's very dashing, you know? Very, very sophisticated. And he doesn't speak any English, but according to his translator, he totally gets me.
Yes.
Of course.
Here you go.
That is a very. That's not the globe I am thinking of.
It's a globe.
Why do you have such a tiny globe?
And a pencil sharpener.
Hell yeah. I've had since
That's a very
fourth grade.
90s thing.
Anybody need anything copied? I'm going down to the
90s, early
Xerox place.
2000s.
Oh, no thanks.
Just give me anything I can make two of.
Butt cheeks.
Why are you going down there?
Are you just going down there to gawk at that hot girl with the
Yep.
belly button ring again?
Yeah. You want to come?
Yeah.
Take the olives.
Finish up with your customer first. Come on.
Dude,
Come
that-
on. Come.
Claudio
What, Ottawa?
Sanchez.
Can I help you? We're having second thoughts about our copying needs. And we'll need a little more time to think about it.
They're there for.
Chloe, switch with me. There's some guys here who got a crush on you.
Bro, how many times has this happened?
Hi, guys. I haven't seen you since this morning.
Damn.
Well,
What?
you know.
You know.
Hey, what are you guys doing tomorrow night?
Oh.
Both of us?
Hey,
Maybe. Does
maybe.
that scare you?
Does that scare you? Probably does.
It's just Isaac's DJing at the Philly. You should come.
Oh, we'll be there.
I'll see you then.
All right, rock on.
Rock on. Oh
That
no.
face.
He says that working with you makes this strange city feel like home.
Oh.
Me too. Although the city is my home. So that's done, what I said. Don't tell him I said that. You make something up.
Crap.
Nice, thank you.
Good wingman.
Your eyes are very pretty.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I don't get it.
You'll have to kiss the translator, and the translator will kiss him for you.
Yep.
In his native tongue.
Of course.
He would like to kiss you.
Really?
You know, you don't have to do that now.
Oh, that's it.
No, not him. No, you don't.
What language are they actually speaking? Is it like Russian or something?
Oi.
Hey. Yep. My man is too good at his job.
Wow, it's small.
But Sergei said it took the Germans 6 weeks to get all the way across it. You know when you're on a date and you're getting along really great, but the guy's translator keeps getting in the way?
What, is Rach in her room?
Oh, no, she's still at work, but she told me to tell you to call her.
Is she gonna cancel on me again? How could she do this? Doesn't she know it's our anniversary?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is the extent of my knowledge on the subject. Call Rachel.
Ross, call Rachel.
Oh, that's my doodle of a ladybug with a top hat.
Very fun.
What's going on?
There was a disaster in shipping, and now I've got to get this order in. Honey, I'm so sorry, but it looks like I'm going to be here all night.
Could you come and be the translator's date so that when we, it's time for our alone time, you two can split off? He's kind of cute.
Well, kind of cute, like really kind of cute, or kind of cute like your friend Spackleback Larry?
Spackleback.
His name is Spackleback Harry.
Do you respect the man?
Come on.
Maybe we should get going. I mean, what time did Chloe say we should get there?
10:30.
What time is it now?
4:30.
Lol. It's winter time. That's right. It's been snowy outside.
Hey, remember when she brought up that thing about, the three of us?
Yes, vividly.
She was kidding about that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But what if she wasn't?
But you know what? Just in case, maybe we should come up with a set of ground rules.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Probably want the first one to be never open your eye.
Okay.
You don't want to be doing something and then look up and see something that you don't want to be seeing.
That is...
What if my eyes are closed and my hand is out there?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, eyes open at all times. How do we decide where we, each would,
I imagine you'd feel it out in the moment.
We could flip for it.
But, what's heads and what's tails?
I think heads and
If you don't know
tails.
that, then I don't want to do this with you.
I think it's pretty, I feel like it's already built into the coin concept.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, God.
And it clearly states that we ordered the Riviera bikini in a variety of sizes and colors. What does it matter what I'm wearing? Thank you for holding.
Hi.
Oh,
Dude, respect the boundaries. Ross, you were ruining this.
you brought a picnic. Ugh, what a boyfriend. That's it. On Monday, I start wearing makeup.
Lol.
This is very nice, but I've got a crisis.
Yeah, but I've got couscous.
Oh my God, bro.
But I told you on the phone, I don't have time to stop.
Okay, you don't have to stop. I'm invisible. I'm not here.
Yeah, but I don't.
You're being
Bro,
here.
get that fire away from our face.
Look what I've got here. All right, see, 038 is not the number for this store. 038 is...
Bro.
Ross.
Seriously?
Pepper?
Ross.
Oh, they had those in the 90s, electric ones? Cool.
I'm sorry. As I was saying, the store number is wrong. And I'm sorry, but that is... Oh, my God!
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, dude. You gotta get out of here, man.
the
You gotta get the
absolute
hell out of
most.
here.
Sorry, I'm going to have to call you back. I've got Shemp in my office.
Yeah.
You're not listening to me. I don't have time to stop.
Come on, Rach. You don't have, what, 10 minutes?
I don't have 10 minutes.
What, Sophie, does she have 10 minutes?
Listen to your freaking girlfriend.
Don't yell at me, okay? This is the most I've seen you all week.
I cannot do this right now, okay? I've got a deadline. Would you just go home? I'll talk to you later.
Oh, man.
They're both not communicating.
Actually, that's our 3-hole punch.
Yeah.
She's pulling away because of work, and he's feeling anxious because she's pulling away. And
Look, about what happened earlier.
No, well, I completely understand. You were stressed.
You gotta read the room.
blame it. We're not going to take any accountability.
I was going to give you a chance to apologize to me.
For what? For letting you throw me out of your office?
Are you serious?
No right coming down to my office. You do not bring a picnic basket to somebody's work unless maybe they were a park ranger.
You're not listening, dude.
Or on a day you know is good for that.
I don't feel like I even have a girlfriend anymore.
Ross, what do you want from me? You want me to quit my job so you can feel like you have a girlfriend?
No, but it would be nice if you'd realize that it's just a job.
Oh.
A job?
Yes.
Ross, do you realize this is the first time in my life I'm doing something I actually care about?
Yo.
I get that big time, and I'm happy for you, but I'm tired of having a relationship with your answering machine, okay? I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, neither do I.
Oh, shit.
Is this about Mark?
Oh my God, bro.
For you.
Stop being so freaking cure. This has nothing to do with this man.
No, you're making this too hard.
You are. Yes, you are.
I don't know.
You chill the freak out.
Oh, maybe we should just take a break.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
A break?
Let's take a break. Let's cool off, okay? Let's get some frozen yogurt or something.
Jeez. Ugh.
No. A break from us.
Damn. You are now on a break. I know few things in this life, but I know that Ross and Rachel were on a break.
Hey, it's the dinosaur guy. Hi, Ross.
Oh, no.
I want you to meet some friends of mine.
Oh, you're obsessed with Ross?
This guy's my hero.
Oh, wow.
He comes in with some stuff. He wants it blown up 400%. We said we don't do that. He says, you gotta. And you know what? We did it.
Dude.
And now anytime anybody wants 400, we just say, let's Ross it.
And that's the only color that comes in.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a quarter for the condom machine?
Hell yeah.
The condom machine?
Yep.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Some-
I thought tonight we should
they're
do
rare
the
now,
anniversary
but-
dinner.
Yeah, a little change of plans. We're gonna break up instead.
You take a break is a little different from a full-on breakup.
It's like a half breakup.
What did I say?
Well, you just asked if I wanted to go to bed with you tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. No wonder I get such great service at Cafe Maurice.
Lol.
Tell Sergey that I was fascinated by what Boutros Ghali said in the New York Times.
He says he was too.
Interesting.
Oh, no.
So I was wondering...
Okay, before you get all talky again, could you also please tell Sergey I really like his suit.
Oh, my gosh.
That's what Thank you very much. He thinks you look very pretty tonight. Your hair golden like the sun. So you're a chef?
Oh, my God, dude.
I'm also thinking of opening up my own restaurant.
Oh, really?
Monica, could I talk to you behind my menu, please? What are you doing?
Well, I was having a conversation.
Yeah, but Misha is so interested in you that Sergey and I haven't been able to say 2 words to each other.
Oh my God.
You're my wing woman.
What do you mean to do? Just sit here silently while the 3 of you have a conversation?
That would be great.
Wow.
All right, yeah,
What
there's
the
a lot
hell?
of like dysfunction in this episode. People's individual motivations.
It's Mark.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What? Is it my breath?
Oh no.
Isn't tonight your big anniversary dinner?
Well,
Rach,
Oh shit.
are you okay?
No.
You want to talk? I mean, I can come over.
no, really, no, please.
No.
All right, I'm coming over and I'm bringing Chinese food.
Oh yeah, I'm not hungry.
No.
It's for me.
Oh, okay, bye.
No, don't go over there, dude. Yeah, it's like people's individual motivations versus their collective motivations.
You guys call her and
Yeah.
work it out.
Some selfishness going on, and then
Don't I have to wait a while?
still not seeing
This
that.
isn't like swimming after you eat. Pick up your phone.
Pick up your phone.
Then we got into this big stupid fight. I just
Oh,
it was awful. I
no.
told him he treats me like a park ranger or something. Oh
Were you drunk?
Egg roll?
no.
Hi, it's me.
Hi. Oh, I'm so glad you called.
I've been thinking this is crazy. I mean, don't you think we can work on this?
Hey, what do you want to drink?
Shit.
Who's
God
that?
damn it.
No!
Ah!
Nobody?
Oh no! Don't
outside.
lie!
Finish the apple juice?
Don't lie!
Is that Mark?
Oh, honey, look, he just came over.
Yeah, got it.
Shit.
No.
Hey, dinosaur guy, look at you.
Oh
so
no!
sad.
This is so bad.
Oh, that's okay.
No!
I don't feel like dancing. I feel like having a drink, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's like wants him because he doesn't want her.
And so from half a world away, while my mother held the phone to his ear, I said goodbye to my dog.
Could I have a tissue? Oh, yeah. Hope you don't accidentally suck it up through your nose and choke on it.
Jesus. You invited her here.
Phoebe, Sergey would like to apologize for my behavior tonight.
Tell him apology accepted.
That's very nasty. Oh, he's unbelievable. I mean, for the first time, someone actually wants to talk to me, but you think you would let me enjoy that? No! You silly diplomat. Why'd you learn some English, Sergey?
Isn't he paying for your dinner?
Hey, the man's dog just died.
Oh my God. Pookie.
I have just resigned my post. Would you care to accompany me to the Rainbow Room? I have diplomatic coupons.
Yeah, those diplomatic coops. Let's go.
My guy, that's coupons.
Let's go, Rainbow Room. We have a Rainbow Room.
Plate.
Plate, yes, plate.
Plate.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Plate?
Yeah.
Mug or cup. And I'll wait without you.
Why don't you just do it over here?
No.
The one where Ross and Rice will take a break?
Maybe.
Shit.
Oh no, but he coming back.
Be home, be home, be home.
Shit.
She's trying to call
Oh,
Ross.
With or without you.
Where did Chandler and Joey go?
God, what was I just watching her in? She's.
No, God, no.
Oh, shit. This is well timed to the lyrics. And you get to be continued.
The one where they take a break, part 1?
We got 2-parter? All right. Not bad. Kearney. Oh. Angela Featherstone?
Yeah, it's a very hard language.
American.
Tucci.
This is very, very fun. All right, season 3, episode 16 coming up. 3, 2, and a 1, and that was the one where Ross and Rachel take a break. Killing it. Aaron.
Friend of the channel, I got to tell you something. Before we ever started this YouTube channel, John and I actually first tried doing t-shirt designs. Let me tell you, It did not go well. We did not know how to sell a darn thing. So we canned that. And eventually, YouTube became a thing. But in our heart of hearts, we always found our way back to merch. The difference this time, Shopify. It allowed us to actually fulfill the dream we first started on before this channel ever existed. We've been using Shopify for a couple of years now. We started using them before they ever partnered with us via a sponsorship. And we've never even thought about switching. It's just that reliable and so easy to use. Now, if you've never heard of Shopify, it's the global commerce platform that helps you sell online and in person. So whether you're starting out with one product or scaling up to thousands, Shopify's got everything in one place. Customizable templates, inventory management, analytics, built-in marketing tools, the whole ecosystem. It's made for beginners like myself. I still consider myself a beginner, but trusted by major brands. Believe me, your customers will feel that too. So it's secure checkout, fast performance, and an experience that feels polished from day one. So if you have an idea you're sitting on, whether it's, I don't know, comics, candles, pet gear, comic tees, you can make your dream a reality with Shopify, just like we did. You could sign up for $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/realrejects. Once again, that's shopify.com/realrejects. Thank you again, Shopify, for allowing us to fulfill something we didn't think was possible.
Previously on Friends.
Whoa, that was different. Little Joey Vio.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. The next morning. Oh no.
That was a big anniversary dinner. We never actually got to dinner.
Oh, nice.
No.
No, we kind of broke up instead.
Whoa!
Oh man.
You broke up? Yeah, but it's okay because when Ross left, Mark came over.
Oh no, Rachel, you and Mark.
Mark and I talked, and I realized how much I love your stupid brother, and yeah, we got our problems, but I really want to make it work.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh, where are you,
no.
dude?
Oh no.
You're in her bed.
Or nor.
Oh, you're at your place because you got the dinosaurs.
She's still here though.
Yeah.
Morning.
What was I just watching her in? It's driving me nuts now.
I've been trying to reach you all night. I feel awful. Please, Ross, you've got to know there's nothing between me and Mark. This whole breakup thing is just...
There never freaking was. He has a girl, dude.
Just so sorry I put you through it. I love you.
I love you.
I'm going to go to bed now, but on my way to work tomorrow morning, I'm going to stop by around 8:30.
Okay.
Bye.
Shit.
What kind of puppy do you think I should get?
I don't know. How about a big one?
I promise.
Well, then a small one. Listen, we kind of have to get going.
Wait, my shoes.
You need shoes?
Lady, are there?
Do I know why we're rushing?
The girlfriend I told you about last night, she wants to get back together with me. I found it!
That's so great for you guys.
Wow. Oh, jeez. Shazbot.
Oh, you got my message. Oh, hey, you are right on time.
Does it smell like schmecks in there?
What do you say?
Oh, no.
Can I be your girlfriend again?
Yes, you can very much.
Oh, my God.
Why are you mopping your ceiling?
There's banana on it.
The mailman was downstairs, so I brought up your mail.
Oh, good, thanks.
Now, what is Fabutech?
Fabiatech.
But I saw this infomercial, and I swear to you, I have never, ever bought anything on TV before. But there was this stuff on leg waxing. It looks so amazing.
Waxing?
Huh?
It's incredible. I so want to be a waxing girl.
Waxine.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we figured when we couldn't find you, you'd gone home to make up with Rachel. Probably what you should have done, huh?
Yeah?
How'd you get the girl out of your apartment?
What is she going to do? What is she going to say when I tell her what I did?
Well, before we answer that, I think we should address the more important question.
No.
How dumb are you?
Well.
Trying to rebuild a relationship here, right?
Trust,
how am I supposed to do that without being totally honest with each other?
I'm on board about the total honesty thing. I am.
Eh.
Just not about stuff that's going to get you in trouble.
Hey.
Nobody's going to benefit, and you're just going to hurt her.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You just have to make sure she doesn't find out some other way. Did you think about the trail?
Trail? The Oregon Trail?
What trail?
The trail from the woman you did it with to the woman you hope never finds out you did it.
Chloe works with that guy Isaac. Isaac's sister is Jasmine, and Jasmine works at the massage place with Phoebe, and Phoebe's friends with Rachel, and that's the trail. I did it.
I did it.
Oh, Christ.
After applying the waxing and linen strips to leg number 1,
Did that.
grasp one of the linen strips by its easy grab tab and pull it off in one quick, pain-free motion.
I don't know about that.
Is it not pain-free? The girls in the satin 90s on the commercial don't seem to think it's that bad.
That's because their nerves are probably deadened from being so stupid. If you don't believe me, please be my guest.
Be my guest. Be.
Chloe, hi.
Is this about me taking your watch?
What?
You took my watch?
I'm sorry, I do that.
You do that?
Did you tell anyone about us?
Oh, no.
You didn't mention anything to Isaac, right?
I tell Isaac everything.
Did you say, of course you do? Hey, Isaac. Isaac, hi. You know, we haven't actually met.
You dog.
Oh, Lord.
You dog.
I happen to have a girlfriend.
Oh, right, that Rachel chick from the coffee place.
Yeah, that's the one. I don't want to hurt her.
Doesn't matter how much we love them. Monogamy is too cruel a rule.
Golly.
Can you keep this information to yourself?
Oh, no problem, dude. You know, we gotta look out for each other. We're the same, you and me.
We're the same.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We're not.
Yeah, we are.
How? Oh, you slept with her too?
I just need to know that you're not going to tell your sister.
This is the one where they're the same.
I can promise not to tell her again.
Oh.
Shit.
Jasmine, we met at Phoebe's birthday party. I'm Ross Geller.
You did a bad thing.
Oh, no.
They did a bad thing.
Did you happen to tell Phoebe yet?
No.
Please don't. I love my girlfriend very much, and I want more than anything to just work it out with her.
You didn't cheat on her. I get why you'd be all like this.
But you should probably talk to my roommate because I told him and he knows Phoebe too.
Oh,
Who's your
wonderful.
roommate? Gunther!
Oh, no!
Please tell me you didn't say anything to Rachel about me and the girl from the copy place.
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to?
Wow. Gunther, you're conniving, man.
Oh, wow.
Gunther.
Oh, wow.
Gunther saw an opening and took it. Damn.
Word travels
Gunther's
fast.
a savage,
He
man.
is, dude. He's had his eye on Phoebe for...
Remorseless shark eyes just
Right.
there. Yeah,
His eyes been on Rachel for a minute.
Oh, we were just waxing our legs.
Off.
Your information, this happens to be a pain like no man will ever experience.
Oh, they're going to do it too.
But unless you've been kicked in an area that God only meant to be treated nicely.
Yes.
I think women just have a lower threshold for pain than men. That's
Oh, no,
Come on,
Joe.
it's just a little wax.
Joe.
Oh, that's mature.
Okay, fine. So now what? I just pull it off?
That's right.
Come on, talk to me, please.
I can't even look at you right now.
Ouch.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
I made a mistake.
What were you trying to put it in? Her purse?
Ugh.
Where did he put it?
Ugh.
You had sex with another woman.
I knew something had to be wrong because my fingernails did not grow at all yesterday.
That's how you can tell.
I guess so.
He got drunk.
You guys knew about this and you didn't tell us.
He has. We get hit in our heads.
Yes.
Get out of here. Just
no,
get out now.
No, I want to stay. I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Oh,
How was
shit.
she?
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Don't answer
Was
that.
she good?
Don't answer that.
Don't answer that.
I'm with Joey.
Come on, Ross. You said you wanted to talk about it. Let's talk about it. How was she?
She was awful.
Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say anything. Terrible. Not like you, baby.
Fine at best.
She was different. Oh.
Ooh, not different.
Oh, shit.
Good. Different.
Nobody likes change.
Nobody likes
Oh,
change.
no.
Should we do something?
Yeah, never cheat on Rachel.
He didn't cheat on her, technically.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
okay?
man.
I'm
Or did he
sorry.
cheat on
I
her?
was disgusted
Well,
with myself.
They weren't broken up.
It's
They were
right
on
on
a
that
break.
line.
And I got your message. I was so happy. And all I wanted was to get her out of my apartment as fast as possible.
Whoa.
Ooh. Ooh. She was there. Yeah.
When did your little friend leave?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
7
Oh,
a.m.
no.
7 a.m., Ross. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
She was still there? She was in there when I was in there?
That's rough. That's gnarly.
Oh, yes!
Good man, Ross.
Just hand it over.
Hand it all over.
She meant nothing to me.
And yet she was worth jeopardizing our relationship.
Wait,
I thought we were broken up.
We were on a break.
That, for all I knew, could last forever. That, to me, is a break up.
You think you're gonna get out of this on a technicality?
Oh my God.
I thought our relationship was dead.
Well,
Whoa.
you sure had a hell of a time at the wake.
Jeez. Yeah, that was a bar.
It's the timing.
Yeah. Literally the same night. It's crazy.
And to have to hear about it from Gunther.
Come on, like I wanted him to tell you, I ran all over the place trying to make sure that didn't happen.
Oh, that's worse.
Oh, that is so sweet.
That's worse.
I think I'm falling in love with you all over again.
Yikes.
Oh my God.
I mean, they have more important things to worry about.
No. Just pretend you're all asleep.
I thought I should. I did, and then Chandler and Joey convinced me not to.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Wax the door shut. We're never leaving.
Yeah. Wax the door shut.
None of this would ever have happened if I didn't think at that same moment you were having sex with Mark.
Yeah, there's that.
So it's her fault.
Say I had slept with Mark. Would you have been able to forgive me?
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, that's, yeah. I don't know about that, Ross.
If you knew that Mark had kissed me and been naked with me and made love to me.
Made love is crazy.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
man. This is hard.
Sweaty, writhing bodies.
I would have been devastated, but I would still want to be with you because it's you.
Oh, oh man. Is it the one where they work it out?
He's the one where they break up.
Come on, Rich, tell me what you're thinking.
Write her poetry, Ross.
I'm gonna order a pizza.
That's the thing to do now.
Order a pizza like I forgive you?
No.
Too soon, dog.
Pizza?
That's your punishment.
I like pizza.
Put olives on the pizza.
Joey loves olives.
He does. Stupid.
Can I get in on that? Because I'm kind of hungry myself.
Fine. Hi, yes, I'd like to order a large pizza with extra anchovies.
Yes.
Pick them off.
Yeah, and could you please chop some up and just put it right there in the sauce?
Oh, Lordy.
You can have the last piece if you want.
You ate
Well, I
the
should
anchovy
think so.
pizza.
You slept with someone.
Jesus.
Oof.
Cold.
In your face.
Ew. Oh, what's that going to do to your insides?
That's terrible.
They're gonna get through this, aren't they?
Come on, it's Ross and Rachel. They've got to.
Oh, man.
What if they don't?
That's what we're all wondering.
You think I need a new walk?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about this whole time.
I've been walking the same way since high school.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like the cooking tool.
Everybody takes notice. I think I need a take notice walk.
I thought he was talking about like stir fry.
Equally random.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Look, Rachel, I'm sorry. I thought I'd lost you. I didn't know what to do. How insane must I have been to do something like this, huh? I don't cheat. That's not me. I'm not Joey.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I mean,
shade.
I mean, but still harsh.
It's 3 in the morning.
Oh my God.
They don't know that I've come home yet. You notice how neither one of them are wondering where I am?
3
Yeah,
a.m. in
because
the
it's about
morning.
you right now.
I'm not the one that wanted that rake, okay? You're the one that bailed.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
That is neither here nor there.
Okay, well, here we are. Now we're in a tough spot again, Rach. What do you want to do? How do you want to handle it, huh? Do you want to fight for us, or do you want to bail?
Wow.
I did a terrible, stupid thing, and I'm sorry. I wish I could take it back, but I can't.
No, Ross!
Oh, no, Ross.
I think you're gonna make it all go away, okay? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't just make it better.
Yeesh.
I think you should go.
Oh, man.
This morning you said there was nothing so big that we couldn't work past it together.
What the hell did I know?
Look, there's got to be a way we can work past this. I can't imagine my life without you.
This is big sad.
Your good heart, Rach, and
Oh, he's begging.
I can't. You're a totally different person to me now.
No.
Wow.
I used to think of you as somebody that would never, ever hurt me.
Oh, that's hard. Forever, ever?
Forever, ever?
this can't be it.
Then how come it is?
No, don't say that. Don't say that. You got to Hail Mary propose, bro. Just propose right now.
I've been quiet for a long time.
It's it.
Maybe she killed him.
Just trying out that new walk, Joey.
Yeah.
Is that your new walk?
Yeah. Yeah, you've been in there all day.
What was it called?
I was gonna say we got to get the theme at the very end there. The one
the morning after,
and it's not with it's just the one
the morning
after. All right, episode 17. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spinny circle.
Can I see the comics?
This is the New York Times.
Okay, may I see the comics?
I thought you were taking Ross to the game.
We are. He's meeting us here.
Rachel is meeting us here.
Oh, come on. They can be in the same room.
No.
Ross was hanging out over at our place. Rachel comes over to borrow some moisturizer from Chandler.
Hey, embrace that.
How hard is it to say something? Rachel came over to borrow something.
What's wrong with moisturizer?
Yeah, take care of your skin.
Started yelling at each other.
Wait, why was he yelling at her? He's the one who slept with someone else.
I guess he says that because they were on a break when it happened, that she should have forgiven him by now.
Oh, no.
He is so unreasonable. God. Although, I think I understand what he... This is like 60 Minutes. At first, you're really mad at that pharmaceutical company for making the drug, and then, you just feel bad for the people because they needed to make their hair grow.
Yeah.
This is like when my parents got divorced. Man, I hope Ross doesn't try to kidnap me after Cub Scouts.
We'll see.
I had a dream that Ross and Rachel were still together. They never broke up, hanging out, and everyone was happy.
I had the same dream.
Yeah, and nobody slept with that Xerox girl.
Oh, I had the opposite dream.
You know what? Maybe it's going to be okay. I mean, it's been a week.
It's never taken me more than a week to get over a relationship.
Woof.
Never taken you more than a shower to get over a relationship. Let's get the show on it.
Okay, let me just get a cup of coffee.
Oh, Rachel, I know the best coffee house, and it's so close.
Closer than here?
I found coffee. Okay, let's skedaddle.
She just got here. Oh, no.
Oof.
Rachel, I'm really sorry. That's okay, Ross. You want to get back together? Yeah, okay. Did anyone else hear that?
Perfect. Prophet Phoebe.
Is he here?
No.
Oh, here's your moisturizer.
Here's your something.
Thursday night, 5 tickets. Calvin Klein lingerie show, and you guys are coming with me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They're
they
competing.
they got to split custody.
Okay, I said that out loud, right?
Yes, it's just that we kind of already made plans with Ross.
For a lingerie paleontology lecture.
No, it's just that he got this new home theater dealie, and he wants us to check it out.
Yeah, he's really excited about it, too. He even recorded showtimes on his answer machine.
It's not that we don't want to. Are we talking models in their underwear?
And heels.
Go, Joe.
Ross did ask us first, and we set that night aside.
No, hey, come on, if he asked you first, that's only fair.
Good friend, Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very bad.
Whoa.
Smoking again? The one where Chandler smokes again?
Oh, my God.
He smokes in season 1.
Yesterday I was smoking again. Today I'm smoking still.
Why would you start again after chewing all that quitting gum?
Hey.
This is just like my parents' divorce, which is when I started smoking in the first place.
Yeah, I was going to say.
My luck, that's gonna be him.
Him, Ross?
Him, 253. His eyes are on the sparrow.
Was he? He's actually smoking that. Smoke actually coming out of his mouth.
Do you guys have plans for the weekend? Because I have my sister on hold, and she said that we could have her cabin for the weekend and go skiing. You're smoking? What are you doing?
Hey, shut up. You're not my real mom.
Ouch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that's going to be tough.
He's smoking at Ross's place, too.
My
Crazy.
nipples can cut glass over here.
Nipple chills. Get yourself a Nipple Chills t-shirt at rejectnationshop.com.
A pretty hard time right now, so I just want to say thanks.
Can somebody else hug him? I have to stay by the window.
Yeah, you're stinking up the place.
Stinking up the joint, Chandler.
We have a laser disc marathon, okay? And maybe a tournament on my new dartboard.
It'll be great for next weekend.
No, this weekend, guys.
It'll be great for next weekend.
Yes.
Sort of invited to go skiing. Rachel's sister's cabin.
Chandler.
If you guys all have to go away for the first weekend, I'm alone by myself.
Oh, don't do the guilt trip shit.
Brother.
You know what? I can stay. I'm going to stay.
You have a son, dog. Hang out with your son.
Yeah.
need you to drive everybody up there in your grandmother's cab, but I'll stay.
No, I'll stay. He's my brother.
What, a pity stay?
We can make fudge.
Dude, fun with fudge.
Fun fudge?
All right, I don't need any of you to stay, okay? Nobody stays.
Well, then I might as well offer to stay.
You got in there.
Does anybody else feel bad about Ross?
Well,
Do you
obviously.
think he's still mad at us?
Well, he's probably more mad since you called him this
At
morning to
time.
borrow his goggles.
Chandler, what does the sign say?
Beam me up, Jesus.
No smoking sign. There's no smoking in my grandmother's cab.
I have to go to the bathroom.
We can go when we stop for gas.
There's a rest stop right up there. Come on, I really have to go.
Well, now I have to go.
Chandler.
Here we go. Okay, brace yourself.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Are you gonna go?
No, thank you.
No, Rachel never pees in public restrooms.
Oh, my.
They never have any paper in there, you know? So my rule is no tissue, no tushy.
Bring your own paper.
Well, if everybody's going.
Oh, you know what? Don't close it. The keys are in there.
Oh, no.
Shit.
I heard the car running.
My lighter's in there.
Ah.
Oh, there's gotta be. What?
Ha
No.
Ha ha.
Damn, tailpipe's not hot enough to light this.
Relax, okay? I can get this open. Anybody got a coat hanger?
Oh, I do. Oh, no, wait a minute. I took it out of my shirt when I put it on this morning.
If your parents hadn't got divorced, you'd be able to answer a question like a normal person?
Damn.
Wow.
Savage.
One of you guys give me the underwire from your bra.
What?
Oh, I mean.
Who has the biggest boobs?
Blah, 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 blah.
Whoever has the biggest boobs has the biggest bra, therefore has the biggest wire.
I understood what you meant.
Okay, Monica's are the biggest.
These tiny little non-breasts? Please.
Whoa.
Gotta be Rachel.
Ouch.
Deceptively small. I mean, I actually
Oh.
sometimes stuff my bra.
Right, well, then your bra would still be big.
No, I stuff outside the bra.
Oh, my God, no.
Phoebe, Rachel, take off Monica's bra.
Forget it. Never mind. You can have mine.
What are you doing? There is a trash can right there.
Well, I thought if I littered, that crying Indian might come by and save us.
One tear.
There.
Wow.
Very generous.
Okay, now let's decide who has the nicest ass.
Jesus. You know you win that one, Chandler.
And there you go.
And there you go.
Well, that was solved very quickly.
That was pretty worth it, I guess.
Chandler.
At least let me smoke it to the good part.
To the good part. He's actually smoking it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised in the studio. I guess maybe the rules were different. Oh,
No. The car broke down, dude. Are you serious?
What's going on?
Yeah, this has happened before.
Do you know how to fix it?
Yep, put more gas in.
I was going to say,
Bruh.
it's a Mitch Hedberg joke. When the needle goes to E, I get cocky. I can fix that right up for you.
Hi, what are you doing here?
Okay, he's gonna hang out with his son.
When you and I split up, did you get the tape that was half the last episode of MASH and half the hostages coming home?
Oh, my.
Yeah, but now it's Susan and me in Mexico, and the hostages coming home.
Huh?
Where's Ben?
He's sleeping.
Oh, fancy dinner.
Is this a bad time?
Yeah, actually, Susan's gonna be here any minute. It's kind of an anniversary.
Oh,
Shit.
I thought you guys got married in January.
Different kind of anniversary.
Oh.
Oh. Like when they started.
Oh.
Yeah, anniversaries are great. Because, you know, love lasts forever.
Dude, Ross, get out, please.
In this lifetime, money in the bank. So Rachel and I broke up.
Ross, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta go, though.
I want to talk to you about this so much, but we should probably do it when we can really get into it. Free for dinner tomorrow night?
Oh.
Me too.
I guess it
Aw.
all started when Rachel got this new job.
Dude, no.
He's
dude,
being the
dude,
worst.
No, dude.
Ross is actually being the worst.
What's up? Yeah, just what town are we near?
Fremont. Westmont. Westburg?
Montberg. Bergmont.
We are definitely on Route 27.
Okay, there is no Route 27. Can you just send someone up and down 76 and just check every rest stop?
Can you call your sister to tell her to bring you guys gas?
Yeah,
Nope.
no, they don't do that.
Oh, my.
Well, somebody will come and save us.
Who? I mean, have you seen a car come by here in the last hour and a half?
Damn.
I think we should call Ross. Maybe he can get a car to pick us up.
No.
No.
We will just have to live here.
We live here now.
So the going for help went well.
Smokey Joe here got halfway to the highway and collapsed.
I have the lung capacity of a 2-year-old.
Jesus.
Why are you smoking?
Well, it's very unsettling.
Took off without even looking back.
Ate all their food.
I've got you guys now as friends, you
Yeah.
and Susan.
Yeah.
Susan will be so pleased.
I'm surprised they're just letting that logo be in frame like that.
Oh, they want it there.
Oh, yeah.
That is perfectly cheated.
Yeah.
Phoebes? Why are you whispering?
I ate a bug.
The tampons here are only a penny. Let's stock up.
Penny tamps.
We ran out of gas, and we don't know where we are, so we can't get a tow truck.
Oh, now you want a favor. I'm sorry your car broke down, Phoebes, but I'm a little too busy with some of my real friends right
God.
now. But please call to let me know you got home safely.
Being a petty little bitch, Ross. Stop it.
Take my car, go pick up your friends.
No, I'm not going to pick them up.
Listen, we both know you're gonna do it because you're not a jerk.
No, Rachel doesn't want
Look,
me to...
I am sorry that Rachel dumped you because she fell in love with that Mark guy, and you were the
Ooh.
innocent victim in all of this, but don't punish your friends for what Rachel did to you.
Woof.
It's true.
Phoebe, hang on a second. Ross wants to tell you something. What? You slept with someone else?
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say they must have heard
We
that.
were on a break.
Yeah. Yes, that.
I'll find you.
You slept with another woman.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Of
bro.
all people.
I mean, you guys actually
okay,
might
done.
be help.
Oh, God.
That's help spelled backwards so that the helicopters can read it from the air.
That's not how that freaking works, you dummy.
Car! Oh, it's Ross on one of his drives!
It's
What is he doing here?
He is saving your butt. I'm stepping on some toes here, in which case I can just mosey on. I've got plenty of people to help on the interstate.
What the quality?
Yeah, that was
weird.
interesting. What?
Oh.
What C camera were they using for that?
What do we do about Ross? He drove all the way up here. Just like send him back and then we're gonna go skiing?
Oh, this is horrible.
You think we should ask Ross to come along?
It's Rachel's sister. I don't think you can do that.
If it might be okay if Ross came skiing.
I wasn't
No, I wasn't gonna ask.
Did Ross bring clothes to do such a thing?
I don't think so.
No, he cannot come.
Oh, please, can't I come to your special magical cabin?
Ross, you're a horrible skier.
Oh, hitting me where it hurts, my ski skills.
Wow.
I can't handle this, you guys.
You know, I can handle it. Handles my middle name. Actually, it's the middle part of my first name.
It is. Oh, that's funny. Handler.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you speaking to me or sleeping with someone else?
Oh.
We were on a break.
Okay. You know, Ross, why don't you just put that on your answering machine?
On your tombstone.
I'm not the only one who thinks so. Monica agrees with me.
What?
Scandalous.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What I said was that I understood. Joey is the one who agreed with you.
Oh,
Wow.
man. This is tearing us all apart, Lisa.
What?
There is no right or wrong.
No, I think it's very obvious who's wrong here.
Obviously not to Joey.
Why are you putting your friends in the middle of your drama?
Guess where I am?
Hey, he's doing the dance. He's doing the dance.
Hey. Get it?
Oh, my God.
We have to figure out a way to be around each other.
Yeah, and not put us in the middle.
Otherwise, I mean, that's it for us hanging out together.
Show's canceled, gang. The one where the show gets canceled.
Yep, just 7 more seasons of just dead space.
Yeah.
You guys should go. No, you know, you planned this all out, and I don't want to ruin it.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Maybe we can like go to a movie or something.
Okay.
Okay. Or the rodeo.
Sure.
Sure, all right, Phoebe. Oh, no.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Bruh. No. Or Rostopher.
The one where everyone gets stranded? Oh, no.
Ross!
Sorry I'm late. Were you sleeping?
No.
Oh.
Ouch.
I had to get you a whole new battery, and I got you the best one I could, because that's not where you want to skimp.
You're a genius, Ross.
Well,
Oh, boy.
Due about $112, but what the hell?
I'll pay you tomorrow, Ross. Okay.
They all took off. It was pretty hard watching them go, you know?
Read the room, Ross.
Yeah, okay, bye. Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna take off then.
Yeah.
That's good, buddy.
That was the one without the ski trip. All right, season 3, episode 18 up next. Final one for this block today.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. No, it's an acting exercise. I'm practicing my fake laugh.
Alrighty.
Oh, no. No. There's none of that in here.
Come on, man.
Bro.
At least let me finish this last one.
Bro.
But only if you give me a drag.
Hey.
That was a good hit.
Oh, Dark Mother, once again I suckle at your smoky teat.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
He has ears now, buddy. Woof. Gunther. I want a Gunther bottle episode where it's just him.
Well, I'm really sick of your smoking, so I brought something that is going to help you quit.
Stop smoking by night.
Nope, that patch is no good.
You gonna just listen to it while you sleep? Fake laugh.
Hypnosis tape. This woman at work used it for 2 weeks straight, and she hasn't smoked since.
Oh, you're there.
What's your problem?
Nothing. It's just that hypnosis is beyond crap.
Oh.
I watched you get hypnotized in Atlantic City.
Hey, that guy did not hypnotize me.
Because you always pull your pants down on the count of 3 and play Wipeout on your butt cheeks.
It's hard.
The way to quit smoking
It's really
is to have
hard.
to dance naked in a field of heather and then bathe in the sweat of 6 healthy young men.
Yeah.
I do that every morning.
Or what my father calls Thursday night.
Hey.
Here you go.
Oh, you know what? I didn't want cinnamon on this.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow, man. Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh, brother is back.
Hi.
Hey, whoa.
Looking
like Sid from Toy Story.
Yep.
I would have called, but I lost your phone number, and then my mom locked me out of the house, so I couldn't find it.
Motorhead.
What happened?
Oh, vandalism?
Vandalism?
What happened between you and your mom?
Well, we got in a fight because she said that I was too immature to get married.
Whoa.
Buried the lead on that one, dude.
Hey, do you want to meet her?
Do I?
Oh, no.
Do you?
Do I?
Who is it?
All right, she's just parking the truck. I'm gonna go get my fiance, man.
He's got such a wild energy.
I was gonna say his vibe is like so awkward and off-putting.
But Phoebes, don't you think he's a little young to get married?
Well, he's 18.
Exactly. It'll be illegal for him to drink at his own bachelor party.
Yeah.
Or to get a hooker.
Always illegal, Joe.
Oh, that chick.
Oh,
Fiance.
oh my God.
From That 70 Show.
Yeah.
And from WandaVision.
Deborah Jo Rupp. Mary Jo Rupp.
Frank's told me so much about you, but you're not how I pictured you at all.
I'm a big surprise.
I'm a big surprise.
How did you guys meet?
I was in Mrs. Knight's. Alice. Sorry.
Oh.
Alice.
Wow.
I always do that. I was in her home ec class.
And he was my best student.
Yeah, she was my best teacher.
Oh, yeah. Damn. Got the
Wow.
sauce.
After hours.
Juicing, as Tara would say.
If that doesn't keep kids in school, what will?
And so now you guys are gonna be married.
Yeah. You know, we talked about just living together, but we want to have kids right away.
Chandler's reaction.
Frank, are you sure you're ready for that?
How hard can it be, you know? I mean, babies.
Babies.
Besides, I never had a dad around. And now...
Hey, you did.
now
He left
I
4 years
always
ago.
will, 'cause, it'll be me. Right?
Flawless logic.
No, I mean, really, we do realize that there's an age difference between us.
Oh,
What?
good. Okay, because you were acting
Where?
like you didn't.
Yes.
Well, when it comes to love, what does age matter?
Some. Not. It depends. Really depends case by case on that age thing. Age definitely matters in a handful of contexts.
I like how the door's still broken.
You are now completely asleep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Cigarettes don't control you.
Look at his Batman.
You are strong, confident woman.
Oh, a cop head? You are a strong, confident woman, Chandler.
In the last year, I've only gone out with 2 guys, Richard and Julio. You gotta help me out here. You gotta set me up. You gotta get me back in the game.
Minute bun?
I mean, I work in fashion, and all I meet are eligible straight men.
Yes. Yeah, there must be a couple bisexual guys.
It's
Holy crap!
Yeah, John Favreau.
I'll have a slice of cheesecake and a date if you're giving them out.
Hey.
Haven't you and I covered that topic?
And you just said to her that
You only want to go out with me because my blonde wig, big boobs.
I didn't know John Favreau was in Friends. What?
If that were true, I'd be dating my Aunt Ruth.
Woof.
Come on, you think she should go out with me, don't you?
Are you sure you want to go out with her? I mean, that ain't a pretty picture in the morning. You know what I mean?
Woof.
Boobs flung over the nightstand. I mean, really, think about it.
Oh, I will.
I am. Ah, that's Swingers era John Favreau.
Still haven't seen that one.
Oh.
Phoebes, what? Is it the age thing?
No, I'm fine with the age thing, until it starts sticking its tongue down my little brother's throat.
You're protective.
Seems to enjoy it.
He seems to enjoy it.
Think he's gonna enjoy it when he's up to his elbows in the diapers of all the babies they have to have right away? And it's not fair to the babies.
I feel like I've seen that shot before.
Have you told him how you feel?
Yes, not out loud.
If you don't tell him, soon he's gonna be married, and then you're gonna hate yourself.
Yeah, but if I do tell him, then he's gonna hate myself.
Yeah, I see.
But you guys can. Please, you gotta talk him out of it.
No.
Ah.
You have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose. Do you want me to lose everything? Everything?
Everything.
Walking down the street, and I turn to you and I say, hey, let's go hang out at Totally Nude Nudes. Remember?
Yeah.
Turn to me and you say, nah, let's just hang out at your place. Well, that was a nice move, dumbass.
That was a nice move. We could be a Totally nudes right now.
Last Saturday night, what happened on Walker, Texas Ranger?
Walker was looking for this big busload of kids. All right, I get your point.
What happened? What else happened?
You know, I forgot the combination of this about a year ago. I just carry it around.
Hey, how are those tapes working out for you?
You know what? Pretty good.
Yeah?
Good. I haven't smoked yet today. I feel great and confident. That is a stunning blouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here you go. Let's give Pete a chance.
Give Pete a chance.
And that check thing was adorable.
What check thing?
Oh.
As a joke, this customer at work who has a crush on me gave me a $20,000 tip. His number's on the check. He just did it so I'd call.
Pete Becker.
Uh-oh. Wait, you get that out of the locked thingy?
Is this him?
Or was that just a joke?
That's Bill Clinton.
Who's he hugging?
Who's he hugging?
That's Pete.
This guy invented Moss 865. Every office in the world uses that program.
We use it.
There you
Whoa.
go.
There you go. Every office.
Monica's gonna go out with a millionaire.
I'm
happened
not
to your
gonna
thumb?
go out with him.
Oh my God. I can't believe this is a real $20,000 check. Oh, this is just so exciting.
It is.
Offensive.
Well, yeah, sure, that too.
Sure. Just buy your affections. Oh. Yes.
Get it, Chandler.
Like a true woman.
What?
What?
Don't rush into anything.
You're 18, and she's 44. When you're 36, she's gonna be 88.
Yep, that's math.
There's a lot of women out there you haven't even had sex with yet.
He's right. This is your time. Yeah, you're young. You're weird. Chicks dig that.
Chicks dig young and weird.
It's better when
Those
it's
heads
one
are
person that you really,
freaky.
really care about.
Yeah, in a poem, maybe.
In a poem.
Man's right. That's what I had with Rachel.
Uh-oh.
I slept with someone else.
All right, so how did that make things better?
It didn't.
Well, given the context.
Used to have with Rachel is what I got with Alice. It's so cool, man. It's just because being with her is so much better than, like, not being with her.
Why can't I find that?
Don't ask me. I had it and I blew it.
Well, I want it.
Oh, boys.
I mean, maybe there's something wrong with me.
No, it's out there, man. I've seen it. I got it.
Bro.
Then you hold on to it. Congratulations, you lucky bastard.
You're Frank's best man?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Their love is so pure.
What about you, huh?
I'm the ring bearer.
Jesus. Eat your feelings, Rob. Chan man. Woo! Woo! Sneaking through the room.
First, we'll start start with a little club soda and salt, and then if that doesn't work, then we can go back to...
You know what? Forget it. It's ruined.
Cut around the stain, add a little lace, you make a stylish throw.
Instead, maybe you could just not marry my brother Frank.
Or instead.
Yeah, that's great, but can we make it smaller? Can we make it fit on the head of a pin? I love when we make things fit on the head of a pin.
Jeez.
Hi.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is this?
Oh, shit.
Hang on for a sec. I'll talk to you in the morning. You got it.
Oh, Jesus. Turn that guy's TV off.
Yep.
What is this supposed to mean?
I never know how much to tip.
You're supposed to double the tax, not double the tax of Romania.
Lol.
What's the deal? Are you trying to buy me? Is this the way you get girls to go out with you?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
You can click off yourself, Dad.
Because if I didn't leave you that tip, you wouldn't have come down here. We wouldn't be having this argument, and there wouldn't be this heat between us.
Heat.
You got to admit that our relationship is hitting a new level now. Because you used to be like the chef, and I was the customer. But now we're
But
like
you're the
this
chef.
couple that fights.
Bro.
You're a loon.
Forget the check, okay? I like you. I think you're great.
Because I don't want to encourage this kind of behavior.
One meal. That's all I'm asking for. We go out, we eat, and if you don't have a good time, I'll give you 10 grand. We call it even.
Jesus. He's very charming.
He is.
He's very natural.
Hi.
Ugh.
Just put the mail down. It's me.
Okay.
No, no.
Why are you just like all in the dark?
Oh, well, your laundry smelled so good that I thought I'd curl up in it.
Curl up in it.
How was your day?
It's probably the worst one since I've been alive.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Alice, she called it off.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did she say why?
No, not really. Just that I was too young, you know, but I don't see how I could all of a sudden be too young, because I'm older than I was when we first got together.
Oh. And how old was that?
Maybe it's just all for the best.
The best is like unbelievable pain.
Aww.
No, you know, I was just finally happy, you know? After my dad left me and then getting arrested for stealing those birds.
Dude, his boots.
It's still really hard to take deep breaths in cold weather, but with Alice, all that stuff kind of went away.
Aww.
Now it's gone, and I don't know why.
Well, I can tell you why. It's because of me. But you know what? I only did it because I love you, okay?
Okay. We good?
I kind of had a little chat and made her see why you two shouldn't be together. You know, and you're going to see it too one day. You really, really will.
Well, wait, no. My mother didn't want us to be together, but the worst thing she ever did was tie me to the porch.
Tie you to the porch?
I would storm out of here right now if I had some money or a place to go.
The millionaire's here. Oh my God.
What would the title of this one be?
The one where Phoebe's brother gets married?
I mean, you owe him anything.
The
I know.
one where Chandler's a strong, independent woman.
Then get the lobster.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Chandler.
Hi.
That drink.
Where do you want to go?
Hey, you like pizza?
Oh, that sounds great.
I know a great little place.
Wow.
Whoa. You got a private jet, dog?
You're not paying for the pizza.
Come on, it's only fair. You paid for the flight. Is that enough, Lyra?
How?
I throw another 1,000 on that. That's about 60 cents.
God, they just went. They just at the same night. What? Take. Jeez.
Nice.
Jeez.
Cut the ends off, yo.
You are a strong, confident woman who does not need to smoke. A strong, confident woman.
Who don't need no man.
I know that you think I did this, like, totally evil thing, but I so didn't. There's someone here who I think can explain this better than I can.
Aww.
Phoebe's right, Frank. I know it's hard to hear, but it would have been wrong to go through with it. I was being selfish. Is that it? Is that what it is?
Yes, but not just that.
Oh, golly.
Even though we love each other as much as we do, nonetheless, you're too young to really know what you want.
That's right, exactly.
Oh, no, dude. Oh, boy.
Important thing is that you see what I'm saying. You know, this is clearly wrong.
Is that the same actress on the couch?
Can I just get my purse? Okay, all right, good.
All right, good. The one where Frank gets married?
You are a strong, confident
One
woman
with Frank's fiance.
does not need to smoke.
Don't need no man.
Joey's your best friend.
Oh, no.
You want to make
Deborah
him a
Jo Rupp.
cheese sandwich every day. And you also want to buy him hundreds of dollars worth of pants.
What? Why a bunch of pants? The one with the hypnosis tape, of course, that would be it. Alrighty, gang. We've done it again.
We've done it.
Another 6 episodes of one of the most beloved shows of all time, Aaron. How are you feeling at this very moment as I pull up our Patreon questions?
I'm feeling good. Feeling all kinds of things.
Yeah, man. This was a tumultuous block.
It was. I'm sad that Ross and Rachel broke up.
I know, and they'll never, ever get back together.
Nope, never, ever. It's
I don't know.
this-
I don't know.
You know? I mean, I don't know the trajectory either, but, you know, how sitcoms go, and we're only on season 3 of 10.
I have suspicions.
I have some suspicions. This is not the last of them, but for now, I think that it was really well done. I feel like out of the 3 seasons we've seen, I feel like this is the most I've not liked Ross. I feel like he was doing the most. He's being selfish, letting his fears, insecurities, and his abandonment issues cloud him from being able to listen to his partner. Could Rachel have communicated and put in some more effort? Yes, I do think that on that front, she could have put some energy, or they could try to make room for her relationship. But Ross could have also listened to her and try to, you know, find like a middle ground for them.
I don't know.
What are you thinking?
JK. I'm just being a goof. Just being a goofus over here.
But yeah, also Monica and Richard. That was a fun little episode. Weird seeing Tom Selleck without a mustache. Never seen that before. That was a trip.
That and the video store still sticking with me. I hope we go back to the video store.
Yeah, man.
But
That'd be great.
him being back for a second was great. And yeah, I'm still sad about all of that. And I liked just what they confronted with that episode between them. And too, I loved that back and forth with Rachel and Joey in the books. That was really fun.
A lot of ups and downs this season. I think it's interesting that obviously the premise of the show is that we need to follow these 6 friends, and then they broke up, and we had an episode where we're like, oh, we're not going to hang out because I don't want to be around Ross. But now I guess they've just sort of found this middle ground where they can all go inhabit together. So I'm like, okay, I'm happy that's the case. I feel like maybe if this were real life, that probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the conceit of the show, I'm happy that they've kind of found a way to still make that something that can happen for bits and gags and whatnot.
Sure.
And character dynamics. But yeah, you know, as per usual, this is great. A lot of laughs, a lot of heartfelt moments, a lot of character flaws, but overall, I'm still rock with my friends.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Also, I just realized if you're at this point in the video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can notify when the next block of friends comes your way.
Yes.
Also, big thanks to the folks over at Prepper for chopping these together and for dodging all those copyright freaking assaults on our well-being. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Yeah, this was a fun batch. That girl who Ross got with on the date when they were on the break. She's been in a bunch of stuff. I totally did not realize she's the girl in S Mart at the end of Army of Darkness, which is freaking crazy, uncredited. But yeah, I like this block. This is a very vivid block because this had a number of very fun, you know, bits and threads, and it was definitely rife. It was definitely like a really funny block, but this was definitely one that you know breached that occasional territory of like, oh, this is a very special episode of, or this is a more dramatic episode or a heavier episode. Got misty-eyed when Ross and Rachel were like really when the episode became clearly like dramatic by this point.
Yeah, this is the furthest we've gone into drama in this show, and that was they're both acting their asses off.
Yeah, I thought they handled that really well, and I'm caught up in the drama. I like that they have, and we'll probably get some questions about this. I'm not going to expound too much right now because I can already see that we're going to have some break questions. But I think that's a nice dramatic point of contention, I will say. But yeah, I really liked seeing Richard again, and that whole episode I thought was just really fun in general. And then the freaking guy with the shorts was
God.
wild.
Balls McGee.
It's funny, at the end of a 6-episode block, you feel like there's so much stuff has happened, and it's I always enjoy kind of like looking back and collecting the details. We had E.G. Daily and Sherilyn Fenn. I didn't realize how many crazy guest stars they would get. And like Sherilyn Fenn is in a bunch of David Lynch's stuff. E.G. Daily obviously is like a well-accomplished voice actor as well as just actress in general. That whole prosthetic leg plot point was interestingly handled.
Yeah. I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, and not that it's not, like relatable to how some people might respond to that, but it did become a very like, on the one hand, I'm excited, not excited, but like it's always neat to see a conversation you might not expect in a place like this. At the same time, the way they handled and the way they concluded that was a little funky, although her being grossed out by his third nipple was pretty funny. Yeah. His nubbin, which I guess has now been, excised. But then, yeah, like having that second episode be this sort of springboard into the Ross and Rachel stuff, and like, yeah, it being first that, oh, she's working all these long hours, and it's not Mark, and the jealousy is part of it, but now it's also that, yeah, like they're overall dynamic and the way they're able to spend time is sort of been impinged upon, and what do we do about that, and how and why. And it's like I bought the fight, and I really bought the back and forth of them being like, oh, we should talk again, and I don't know, we want to work this out, and yeah, them going out to the club and having that be something that's brought in because Chandler and Joey are just being goofs, and then sure enough this chick has a thing for Ross, and then that turns into this whole saga that we're getting here that I understand is a big motif of the show. But yeah, the thing with the ambassador was pretty fun, and the translator, like that was a fun bit. And I'm gonna say, like this was an interesting stretch because we had a fair amount of like focus to some of these episodes anyway. Savage Gunther spilling the beans on Ross.
Of course you would.
And then them going up to the ski trip, I thought was a pretty funny episode. Just like them having to deal with this friend divorce, and Chandler obviously going back to smoking was a very funny gag, and something that I'm surprised. I know that sometimes on sets they'll smoke clove cigarettes instead of tobacco nicotine cigarettes, but still it's just kind of like striking to see somebody like evidently actually smoking in a closed set, less so outside. And then, all the stuff with the hypnosis tape I thought was really funny. I imagine Jon Favreau has to come back or be sort of a recurring something or other for at least a few episodes, but,
Yeah, I was going to say, was he already like a known actor at this point?
I feel like he would have been on the rise. I don't remember exactly when Swingers was.
I think Swingers was 95.
Yeah. So, like his
96.
His star has to be on the rise at this point because of that. He like wrote and directed and starred in that movie. So like that is relatively unresolved. The fact that he also flies around to Italy in like an hour is crazy.
Well, they have those. I don't know how rich he is, but they have those super jets back there. Remember the Condor?
No,
the Condor is like the fastest plane of the 90s. Yeah, you get places in like an hour from all over the world.
How have I never heard about this?
Yeah, dude, the Condor was crazy. They discontinued it, but that was like the plane of the 90s, dog.
Yeah. I really like that Ross's wife, Carol, and her wife, who now
Susan.
Oh, Susan, there you go. Who you always remind me the name of. I like that they are just sort of like recurring characters in his life. I liked him going over there, even though I agree, like I have definitely sort of been like, God, Ross, please no, very many times throughout these episodes. And Deborah Jurup, very cool to see her just, in a different context that I'm used to. And to be reminded like, oh, yeah, like she's been holding it down. She's been doing, at least comedy for a very long time. So, yeah, it was very neat. But yeah, this was definitely a striking block of episodes. They're always fun, but this was cool because it felt like oddly unified. It had kind of like an Oreo cream filling of like this big drama and then like an episode on either end that was mostly fun.
Yeah.
Mostly fun and games.
Yeah, dramatic Oreo of content there.
Yeah. A friend Oreo.
Yeah. The fun shell with the dramatic center.
Yeah. Well, all right, gang. Let's hop into a few questions here. We got a couple of questions, observations, and otherwise from our Royal Rejects. Let's do this thing. Flev Doran, my man, my psych bro. One of my favorite episodes and scenes was the breakup episode. How do you think the characters handled the situation, how the tone of the episode was handled with the serious discussion and the little side gag of the others being stuck in the other room? I thought it was a real mature discussion, especially for a sitcom.
Yeah, I think that the discussion itself was pretty mature and realistic. You know, one partner having this new change in their life, the other person feeling a sense of pulling away, which causes them to be anxious, which causes them to do like testing behaviors or, you know, showing up in a way where it's clear that their anxiety is ever present, allowing the other partner, causing the other partner to feel smothered, and then causing more distance because one person wants to be close, the other person wants their independence, and it's just the whole freaking cycle of how that typically goes within relationships, primarily like you know, anxious and avoidant and whatnot. But I do think that some good, honest conversations about their feelings could have been had. I mean, granted, there were. Rachel did say she does want her thing and she does want her life, and she feels like this is something that is finally removed from the immediacy of her associations with her boyfriend and with her friends, and their lives are already so intertwined. So for her to have something that's specifically hers, I completely understand that. And it didn't seem like Ross was really receptive or understanding of that. And I think part of that was clouded by him feeling like he was going to get left again because of his trauma with Carol, but also because he's had this crush on Rachel for so long, and he felt threatened by this other guy, even though he was a non-factor because he wholly had a relationship and he was not trying to get at Rachel at all. And they kind of reaffirmed that multiple times. But yeah, his own insecurities kind of caused that to crumble. So I do think this relationship falling apart is largely on Ross, though I do feel like maybe there could have been some, you know, clear communication on both sides, and maybe they should have actually sat down, and Ross should have just hung up on her because he felt like she was gonna cheat on him or whatnot. Because that was guiding a lot of his feelings there, and also them being in the other room was pretty fun, really great gag. But yeah, that's overall my feelings about the situation. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, that was a really wonderfully put assessment of that. That was very astute, and I think people have asked before about, you know, like, oh, what do you think of the writing and stuff like that, because I expressed interest, and this is an example of writing choices that, you know, you're watching a sitcom, so like what's the first priority for a lot of people is that it's funny and it's, you know, enjoyable. But I think the keys, you know, to something being as long-lasting and beloved as this is, part of the key to that is, yeah, really knowing your characters in the writing and knowing when to trip the light more dramatic and take something a little more seriously, because as much as we love to laugh about these people, when you can make us like care, and yeah, when you can bring out that sense of longing for something to work out, or you're really rooting for them, or you can see the full picture of the tragedy of like, oh man, like, you know, if you guys could only get out of your own way in this way or that. Like it's nicely handled in the tone, and it's nicely handled in the plotting, and I like the way that this show weaves in and out of being episodic and serial, because this situation with them reaching conflict and going on a break has been gestating over several episodes. It's stuff with Mark and Ross, you know, going to her work a bunch, and him, not being able to find a way to truly, at this point, breach the idea that, Rachel is, you know, in a different walk of life and is achieving some things that she's always wanted, but, you know, there is a time sacrifice and a presence that will change in the face of that, and that's a very real thing for people to face. And then the conflict that arises out of that comes from, their quirks as characters, and like you said, what they've been through, Ross, what he's been through, Rachel, what she's been through. It makes total sense she would want independence and to feel like she is being fully responsible and the master of something in her own life, where, you know, up till this point it's been largely, you know, she's been very privileged up till now and hasn't had to work so much, so she takes a lot of pride in that. And then for him, you know, he wants to know that he is loved and is a priority and is not going to get left again. And so like they are good at drawing the circumstances that led to this, and they're also good at drawing the circumstances of the conversation itself. I think, you know, they do a good job of making it a strong debate and the situation is, as you're observing it, and what leads to him ultimately, you know, hooking up with the copy place girl, you know, that felt as much as, yeah, you're like, oh God, guys, just please freaking talk. They handled it in the, just construction of that scene in a way that felt authentically, in the moment and off the cuff.
Yeah.
That's sort of like, God damn it, Ross, if you just stay on the phone a moment longer, but of course you have the suspicion, and of course this situation is going to make it feel like, and him thinking that she's doing this leads to him actually doing it. Like, yeah, there's just so much there, and then the debate. In fact, let's do a transition into Hope. Because yes, Hope says probably one of the most controversial questions of Friends that spread worldwide. Were Ross and Rachel on a break? Personally, yes, they were, but that still doesn't make up for Ross's choices that night. Friends is about to jump up a level in entertainment. Looking forward to your guys' reactions on it all. Thank you so much, Hope.
Okay.
And yeah, to
Am
Flev's
I going to
point,
get mad? Is this show going to frustrate me more? I'm loving it, but I feel muddy waters are about to be in our future, John.
Definitely. And yeah, to wrap on Flev and his segue toward Hope, I like that they were able to get mature about that discussion and at least depict the mess and give you real reason to kind of consider each side. And I also did enjoy that, yeah, they found a way to include everybody else in the next room. They're all responding to this. It's funny that they're all kind of like finding different ways to listen, finding different ways to recuse themselves from involvement, and then, acknowledging certain ways in which they haven't helped the situation either. It was nicely handled because it could be awkward having them in a lighter, unrelated subplot. So yeah, in certain episodes, or Thanksgiving episode 2 was kind of like that, where they played the football game and everyone's kind of in a situation together, even if they're not all on the same plot thread.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough. I think they were on a break. It's tough because it's the night of, and that's the problem. It's like, yeah, the last thing that was agreed upon was that we're on a break, so like kind of anything could happen, but like for it to not even be a full ass day and you're out here with somebody, like I get both sides of that, and I get how in a moment of frustration and thinking everything's over and then thinking your partner is doing exactly what you're considering doing, I understand how we got here.
And it's tough because he did it. Yes, he wasn't seeking it out. It just kind of literally just fell on his lap, or
Yeah, you feel for him. You're like, yeah, this guy is losing the love of his life, it feels like, and is completely despondent at the moment. And lots of things happen in that space, especially when you've been drinking and stuff. But at the same time, for as sensible as Ross is oftentimes, and for as much as I do agree with you, like I understand, I like that I have been able to understand Ross's behavior, even though a lot of the time I am like, dude,
yeah,
you got to dial it back.
Like I get it. I don't agree with it, but I do understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does suck in the notion of things being, about taking a break, and what are the lines with that? The timing is dog water. I do agree with you on that front. And yeah, but then the cheating was stemming from his own insecurity, and that's how he justified himself, because he was already mad insecure about the fact that she had this relationship with the guy Mark. But I understand why she would have trouble trusting him. It was like, oh, do you even care about me? Because you just cheated on me and you ruined everything we had. But then on the other side, he's operating from this place of pain, and it was more about feeling his ego, and this enters that conversation of was it cheating, right? And it's fun. I've been having conversations about this in my life recently. It's that men and women cheat for different reasons. Men usually cheat from a place of ego and feeling like they're lacking. It's more about them and their pride, whereas women usually cheat from a place of a dissatisfaction in the emotional department, or not really being seen or feeling heard within their relationship. So they seek that validation out, or that thing that's missing from their primary partner in other people or other partners. And sometimes that line gets crossed, other times it's more emotional, but that's typically the reasoning. So I feel like with Ross, it was more about him having his ego bruised and his fears being perceived to be validated, which gave him the license to act upon his desires or his fears with this other girl. And then realizing that was not the case felt horrible. And yeah, so I get both sides. It sucks.
Yeah, and I like that. Yeah, you can just you can definitely see where all the mess is, and it's like they have this conversation that is one thing, just like, oh yeah, Rachel's at work all the time right now, but she's also accomplishing something that is very important to her. And that's one conversation I believe they could have solved, but the emotional components that get in the way and create the mess felt authentic enough that, yeah, I get how we wound up with this big blow up that led to this. And yeah, that's good observation, you know, on the writers, on the performers, on everybody.
What do you think you would have done in Ross's situation?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have wanted to go out to a place with people at that point. You know, like I probably would go be alone or something, or yeah, I don't know. Even if I did go out, that's hard to say because yeah, that's one of those things where I would still be probably bargaining because you know it's so fresh and yeah, I don't know though. If I was on the phone and I was like, oh, it seems like they're about to hook up with somebody, I'm not honestly sure. Like it's tough because yeah, like you get how Ross must feel at that moment and feel like, God, this has to be over. And granted, that's on him for not, you know, seeing past his own, you know, beef with Mark and his insecurities about that. I don't know. That's a tough question. So honestly, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to do what Ross did as he did it. It's like if you're on an actual break, I don't think it's messed up what he did, but it's the timing, it's the context, it's all that stuff. And again, the show is good at least orchestrating circumstances that feel like you can see clearly where the breakdown of logic, like, oh, this is not a good situation. But at the same time, you feel the emotional, the emotional authenticity of like, I see how this happened though.
Yeah, I guess the question is like it's twofold, depending on what part you're answering. So as far as like we're taking a break, what am I doing next part of the question goes, I feel like I would probably either A, be alone, or B, seek out the comfort or go to a friend whom I feel comfortable talking about my feelings with to sort of like bounce off what it is that I'm actually going through.
I'm like, forget it, go to Carol's that night.
Yeah. But maybe not my ex-wife, but
well, hey, he clearly wanted to confide in her is the only reason I said that, but yeah. Because also that's tough.
I guess more so what I was thinking when my intention behind asking the question is, your partner is working a lot and then you want their attention, but it doesn't seem like time is being made for you guys' actual relationship. How do you feel like you would handle that?
Sorry, give it to me one more time.
So essentially being in the position that caused him to be in a break in the first place, Ross feels like she's pulling away. She's like, I have this thing that is finally mine. How would you kind of go about that? You think?
I mean, that's the kind of conversation you have to have, and as the Ross in that situation, I would hope my conclusion would be, yeah, this is really important to you. This is something you haven't had before. You're unlocking, you know, part of your passion, your vocation. That's what life is for. So I guess I would say, like, I would leave it at, I want to see you more. I want to, you know, I get him being like, I don't feel like I have a girlfriend anymore, and so like you would just have to leave that on the table. But also in the Ross position, you would have to accept, like, it's important that I allow this space because this is really important to my partner. And so I would do my best to be patient because this is also new. She just got this job. This is, I would kind of brace for like, for a little while right now, you're going to be tied up in this and I'm going to do my best to be supportive about that and kind of accept that this will be a thing that we work through on an ongoing basis.
I would do the same because I feel like if I were in the Ross position, I would have more empathy for the fact that I know where my partner's coming from, her history, and the fact that this is something that's finally hers. I wouldn't dismiss it or act like it was boring, especially when she supports me going to 3-hour lectures about my freaking job. I'm like, okay, you're a little bit of a hypocrite. She makes the effort.
Yeah, he didn't seem like he was making a big effort.
Yeah, and it's like almost in some ways like he likes the idea of Rachel as being someone that's his rather than her own independent entity, independent of him.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I were in his position, I would definitely understand where he's feeling, and I would do my best to illustrate where it is this feeling of dysregulation or emotional abandonment is coming from, and I would try to work with my partner to figure out, okay, what is the best solution for us? Can we try to make time, set aside like a certain hour or something, or a certain day where we can kind of agree to in advance, you know, and if that day doesn't work, let's come up with a backup plan.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how I would personally handle it. But yeah, I understand. You know, a lot of people don't necessarily think in those terms or those veins.
Yeah.
The '90s people in the '90s didn't exactly value emotional intelligence to the same degree that certain circles do now in the 2020s. But I would probably handle it a little differently, and I hope that they can wisen up and get mature in their future years.
Here. All right. Last couple minutes here. Got to wrap up in probably 5, but that's just enough time.
Speed run, baby.
Sonia Arif, don't you think that Ross was taken advantage of by Chloe? Because I think that happened, but the show never addresses it. If Chloe was a guy and Ross a girl, surely that would at least be a point of contention. I could see that. I mean, yeah. They established Chloe as like a more free-spirited, probably not monogamous character, so by her way of living, I don't know, it's not her responsibility. Like, I guess if you know this guy is like, hot off a potential breakup conversation, I wouldn't want to, get tangled up in that. Yeah, I mean, there is an element of taking advantage, and there is an element of double standard because this happens because she wants to do this with Ross, and guys are much more encouraged toward that, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess in a way. I didn't think of it like that, but he did kind of say like no. He was kind of like trying to brush her off a couple times, and then he eventually just gave in.
She's fully aware and doesn't seem to be affected by it. So that is kind of shitty.
He was brushing her off, and it wasn't until he got off the phone with Rachel. It was like the perfect storm of circumstances that caused that to happen. So yeah, she didn't really care all that much. She didn't care if he was married. And they kind of made that a point of note during the recap of the morning after episode. So yeah, not cool, Chloe, but also Ross. You gotta be better, dog.
Even if it's not how you live, which is fine, I think it would be good to observe the person you're trying to get with and be like, oh yeah, maybe there's
read the room.
Yeah, exactly. That's the note for everybody across these episodes is read the freaking room.
Mm-hmm.
Slow one. Fun surface. Here we go. All right, we're going to just combine these two because they are quite similar. Janice B, CPHT, starting with you. How surprised were you to see Happy and Kitty as guest stars? And who is someone you would like to see appear in the series? And then Jay Rushton, which guest star in this batch? Well, I think what you're trying to ask here is like, who's your favorite guest star in the batch? It's funny to see Jon Favreau. This was. I'm surprised at how many guests they get, and I was very surprised to see E.G. Daily. Very surprised to see Deborah Jo Rupp. Very fun though. Very fun characters, and her vibes with Phoebe were a lot of fun.
I'd love to see Vince Vaughn in the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm trying to think. Who else would I like to see?
Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio. We already got Charlie Sheen.
Mark Maron.
Mark Maron would be fun.
From this era, 90s Maron.
That'd be cool.
It would be very funny. God. Ooh.
Howie Mandel.
We got another guest star in this batch that made me quite tickled.
Denzel Washington.
Yes, that's the one. Sherilyn Fenn. Like, I was really surprised to see her, and I've been, seeing a lot more David Lynch stuff.
Meryl Streep
recently, so that was just really fun and cool, and her plotline was very unique. Maybe Lawrence Fishburne appearance would be fun on this show. I don't know why I think that, but it would just be kind of fun.
Well, since this is like Scream era,
Mitch Hedberg. I want a Mitch Hedberg cameo.
Oh, okay. The girl who plays Cindy Prescott. She'd be cool.
Nev Campbell.
See
Absolutely.
a Nev Campbell cameo.
We had David Arquette. We could get Skeet Ulrich.
Matthew Lillard.
The whole cast of
Scream in Friends.
Or Scream, yeah. What is it? Really quick. Biggest 90s stars.
Yeah. Michael Jordan in Friends.
Sigourney Weaver on Friends. Tom Hanks.
Bruce Willis. Uma Thurman.
She was on Chandler's List, so she was kind of in the show already. Celine Dion would be funny to see pop up. Goldie Hawn.
Demi Moore.
Kurt Russell on Friends. Robin Williams.
Angela Bassett.
Well, gang.
Reese Witherspoon.
This has been a blast. And any stray thoughts before we hit it?
Nope, it's been fun. I'm ready for the next block. How's the season end? I don't know, but I'm ready for shit to get messy.
Same Z's. Were they on a break? Leave us your thoughts down below. Leave us your thoughts on the whole thing. It's a very interesting bunch, and we'll catch you on the next one. We were on a break!